people appreciate the fragility of life. Welcome to this special edition of Hope Healthy Living. I'm Hope. My co-host is not here with me today, but guys, listen up. We are going to talk about some upcoming series. We want to start something new, something revealing, and something powerful. So here's the deal. This is how the series started, the idea of that series started. I sent out some videos and somebody responded kindly and asked me, how are you doing? Now think of it. I sent a cooking video and someone asked, how are you doing? So after reflection, I called the person back and the person said, we are very worried, with everything that is happening in the abroad, right? Particularly in the Cameroonian communities. So I felt it was urgent to start this series and to talk a little bit about my own experience living and raising kids as an immigrant. And maybe, hopefully, this will be the beginning of a big conversation, right? Because we all need that conversation, especially at this moment when not just we're dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, but it looks like we are going from one tragedy to the next in the Cameroonian community. Now, these videos are not specifically designed to Cameroonians. Everybody is welcome to watch them, and I hope it will empower, the people who watch it, whether you are from Asia, you are from Pakistan, if you are from Guatemala, this video is also for you. Now we're going to start this series all through summer, and most of the time I will be by myself. My co-host will still join me in other videos because we're still going to continue with our cooking videos because we like to share that experience with you. We are still going to keep you updated about our books. We are writing 2 books, guys, and so it's going very well, and very soon we're actually going to have a video on that book. So this was just a short video to let you know of the upcoming series. Now you might be wondering, what is going to be in that series? What are you going to talk about? Now, that's a good question, right? I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, considering that this is a little bit of a family channel, but I will make sure that we stay within what is, appropriate for the family. So usually it's going to be a reflective video where I'm going to give you maybe an anecdote, or maybe some days it's going to be a theme, like how to discipline your kids, and then we're going to talk about it and reflect and maybe bring some ideas, right? What is going on in each family, what people are doing right and what people might be doing different. I would not say wrong, because we all have different experiences and the way we approach life can be different from one household to the next. So again, like I said, most of the topic will be, of course, adult topics. I'll give you an anecdote. For example, one day when my son was maybe in 6th grade, he came home and said, Mom, we watched a video, and in that video the lady was just like you. She was at home with kids and she didn't seem to have any control of her life. She looks very sad, maybe depressed. And now imagine, he was maybe 11 years old when he said that, and my reaction was, no, maybe she looks like me, but no, I have a good life. I was raising 2 kids. I was a staying-at-home mom. I didn't have a lot to look forward to. And so definitely he saw something maybe that I myself as a mom didn't see. So it took me a couple of years to realize that what he thought he saw was right. And so we're going to be talking about that. And with me sharing this experience with you and many more, you know, this is something that's been going on for the last 15 years. So just imagine that. And my hope is to share these experiences in a way that will empower another person, in a way that, you know, there will be something that you can get from it. So that's why I call them reflective video, because I'm going to give you the anecdote and maybe I will go over it and kind of tell you what were my feeling at the time, and if I still have the same feeling, and how did that impacted my health, my family, my well-being. Because when someone say, how are you doing, they really want to know, you know, if you are doing okay. And when we say okay, we're talking body, mind, and spirit. And a lot of time we tend to always portray this image of everything is fine. And I did that for 15 years. I thought everything was fine until I realized, no, I was wrong. So I really want to share this experience with you. And doing that, guys, it means talking about things that can be sensitive. It would put me in a situation where I would feel a little bit vulnerable. But that's the beauty of it, right? To be honest, it also means to be vulnerable. So some of those things were things that for a long time I wouldn't talk to anybody, and now I'm able to say it because I have moved past that. I'm able to reflect and be a better person than I was before. And I hope this would help you if you are someone in that same situation right now. If you are not, and you know someone who might be struggling, you know, with their body, mind, and spirit, maybe you can share these videos with them when we start producing them. So guys, one more time, I want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting us, because I would not be standing here doing this video if it wasn't for you guys. You know, if you guys weren't watching our videos, we would not be doing it, right? So we would have stopped. But the fact that you are supporting us, it's giving us hope. And I want to be hopeful. I want you to be hopeful. And what else can I say? It's a very challenging year, and I hope this video would help someone else. So thank you. Stay tuned. We're going to have the first video in the series. Okay. So I hope these videos will help someone else. And like I said, you know, our goal is to share our experiences in a way that can empower another person. So it might not be you, but if you know someone who is struggling with their body, mind, and spirit, some of these videos will be very helpful to them. I believe so. I really do. Because 15 years ago, I wouldn't be in a situation where I can, you know, be saying these things. I actually was in denial. For me, everything was fine. And so, yes, and now that I have moved on, and I will share my experiences, how I have moved on from that life where you have this illusion that everything is fine when it's not. And, you know, I will be sharing that with you. And hopefully, this will also help me with my healing process, because I take it one day at a time. And you should too. So, happy summer, and stay tuned for our first video coming up next week. Stay tuned. And thank you for watching.